The pulsating rhythm of the Caribbean is back in Charleston this year's Carifest brings the best of the islands from bursts of color, dance, delicious food, and more. Let's welcome our friend Lorna Shelton-Beck, event organizer and founder of the Healthy Lifestyle Network. Good to see you again.
Yes, thank you for having me.
It's been a little while that you've been here.
It's been a while, but it's always great coming to see you.
Likewise. And you have stuck with this Carifest for how many years now?
Believe it or not, this is 20 years.
Wow. This is the 20th year.
Yes. In 2006, President Bush signed a proclamation making June Caribbean American Heritage Month.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
And how long have you lived here in this country?
Oh, in this country? Yeah. I've lived here since '75.
Okay.
So,
and where are you from originally?
I'm from Jamaica, yes. And so I've lived in Charleston since '85.
Oh, okay.
So I've lived in Charleston longer than I've lived in Jamaica.
Isn't that something?
Yes.
You still have such a rich accent. I love your accent.
Well, you know, your vocal cord is formed by the time you're 11, so you get that accent, and unless you do something to change it, you'll keep it.
Yeah, no, I think that's wonderful. But I love that you've really committed yourself to the celebration of the Caribbean heritage. And it's different from one island to the next as well. As a vast and rich history there.
Yes.
So what are you doing differently this year in your 20th year?
So this year we are celebrating Antigua and Barbuda. A lot of people don't know about that island, but Antigua has 365 beaches. Wow. There's a beach for every day.
Oh, I love that. And these islands are not that big. They're actually on the small side.
Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are.
So you can pack a lot of beaches in one bit of land.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, but Antigua is really so beautiful. And the ambassador is coming to Charleston and will be here Friday night at the International African American Museum to share. So that's where we'll have the symposium and the opening reception. And we're just honored that the International African American supports us and sponsor the symposium.
What do you hope that people understand about the Caribbean? You know, especially living on the East Coast, it's a destination for family holiday and to enjoy the sand, surf, and relaxation. But there's so much culture there.
There's so much more. But before we even get to the islands, one of the things we want people to understand in the United States is the significant contribution that Caribbean people have made to this country. You know, we have been here for a very long time, and we have contributed significantly. And if you look at what the Asians did, those free black men came to the United States and rescued Savannah from the British. Wow. You know, so we've been contributing to the United States for a very long time. Indeed. And then when you look at what we have back home to offer, then you can come to the Caribbean and enjoy music, the beach. I mean, there's just so much. If you want to just have rest and relaxation, we have that. If you want to come and dance and jump up and do things, you can do that. If you want to invest and have business, you can do that.
A lot of people do that.
Oh, absolutely.
They seek out Caribbean nations for business.
Yes.
Yeah. So it does offer so many different things. It's very dynamic. So at the Carifest this year, what are you going to have? What you typically have a lot of dancing. Yes. You have a lot of these feathers.
Oh yes.
And you've got some right behind you too. So costumes and music and dancing.
Yes.
What else can people expect?
But one of the things we have that's totally different this year is an international steel panist. So Kent Cordis is the winner of the largest steel pan competition in the world.
Oh, that is so neat.
And he is coming to perform at Charleston Carifest on Saturday.
Oh, wonderful.
So Saturday we're going to be at Jenkins. Some people call it Orphanage. Yes. The name now has been changed to Youth and Family Village. Yeah. And so we'll be there and he'll be there to perform.
That's great.
So, I mean, this is so exciting.
That's the sound that echoes through your head when you think of the Caribbean as a steel pan, you know?
Exactly.
And this is all to also help your organization, the Healthy Lifestyle Network. And if you could just briefly share with our audience what that is
So
about.
Healthy Lifestyle Network is a nonprofit organization. We operate in Charleston and in Jamaica. And we have like 7 pillars, and one of them is to fight childhood sexual abuse. And it's so funny that just before I came, I was watching the telly, and they were talking about Canada and how this happens everywhere. You know, they're talking about 1 in 3 women gets raped.
Oh gosh, yes. Yeah.
And so
Staggering numbers.
we sometimes think about just the small countries, and you know, we talk about trafficking in the Caribbean, we talk about children getting abused, but if you look, it happens everywhere, even in developed countries.
It absolutely, and under our very noses.
Yeah,
And by people
yeah.
that we don't even suspect. And it's
Family.
family, friends,
yes,
absolutely.
yes. So we work to fight that and
empower the victims.
Yeah, and we work with the children.
Yeah.
So like now in July, we're getting ready to have football camp, what you call soccer.
Yes.
We'll have soccer camp and chess.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we have a chess program in the primary schools in Portland. So Portland is equivalent to South Carolina, you know, state and parish. And so we work with the children in Portland.
Oh, that's
and so we try to get them to have learn chess.
Yes.
So that's
love
part
that.
of what we're doing, yeah. So we'll have camp in the summer.
That's wonderful. Well, you do wonderful work in the community. Thank
we
you
gave
so much.
50,000 books to the 40 primary schools in Portland last August.
That's amazing. Well, your money, your ticket fee is going to go to some very wonderful programs. Charleston Carifest Symposium and Carnival Day, Friday, June 13th at 6:30 to 8:30, and Saturday, June 14th, 4 to 10. And this is at the International African American Museum downtown and Jenkins Youth and Family Village. Lorna, thank you so
And
much.
if they want to be with the parade, they're going to be dancing in the Food Lion parking lot at Dorchester and Leeds before they come to Jenkins.
Make a note of that, everybody.
Yes,
You don't
at
want to
4
miss that
o'clock.
part. That's one of the
Yes.
most important. So great to see you, Lorna. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're back in 2 minutes.